Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again on planetcrafter. Okay, so it's been a few days since I've last streamed, so let's see if we can even remember what we were doing and where we left off. I do know today I want to get to straightening out our storage area. Food and water situations straightened out. Alright, there we go. Well, still got to work on this and getting it finished. Looks like we got the layout done, but we don't have all of our what do you call them? Facilities done up. Alright, that's not an issue. We will get to them as we get to them. Alright, there we go. We don't have the outdoor growers, do we? No, we do not. That is why we have these up here still. Okay. Well, that kind of blows because that's... We can go outside and take a look at what we have here. We're building. Why do we have you? What the heck? Okay. First off, what tree is that? There's another one here. Okay, fusion energy cells. That is good to have. Good to have. Good to see that's there. And they're still growing. Kind of scary because not only are they growing, but it looks like they're pushing towards the building. Well, maybe just a little bit towards it. Tells me you're this one. But where did you come from? This one? No. Because that one. Okay, what one am I looking at? Infolia? I know what I'm looking at. Yeah, control this. That would explain why that one's there. But I think that also means we can move it. Yeah, we're going to move that one. Because it's way too close to the building. These other trees seem to be taking care of it just fine. Yep, that was it. We're going to put it right here. Area. Somewhere. Alright, so we have explosives in our inventory. So we're able to make the explosives before we were able to make the fusion cells, which means now we can actually go back pardon me, and open up lockers that we didn't have access to before. That's opened up as well. That makes going over there a lot easier. What all do we have done and what do we not have done? I should have checked this out before I even started streaming. This is on me, not on y'all. We don't even have drones. Okay. I wish we did. Where are we at on stuff? That's not what I was looking for. Next one. Drones is next. Okay, so Ford T5 GTI. And, oh, okay, so that won't take too long. Probably by the... I can't even say the end of the stream because it looks like it's going faster than I thought. So, yeah, we shouldn't be too long. Then these are the next two things we really need to get to. Circuit boards, pulsar quartz. Would be nice to get the portal generator. Yeah, that one. Okay, let's figure out what we're going to do for our storage. This is what we currently have at the moment. Oh crap, wait a minute. Circuit boards, we don't even have access to making them. That makes me wonder how many do I have? And where are they? Ouch. Well, that's not good. We have them. Means we have access to that. Have our rover. Probably shouldn't take too long in between streams. Don't have anything set up yet to sell. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of struggling. Don't have Chrome. 2, 3, 4. Have the incubator. Have it set up. Because we even have. Yeah, I'm sitting here now wondering what do we have, what don't we have? We don't even have bees. Probably. Okay. So if we're going to do those, that means okay, we got the T3 deconstruction tip. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to go do some more exploring and get things that we need. We got 3, 2, 1 more water bottle. Those use chips as well. If I've been making those, that means I've been taking away from the chips. But I'm going to have to do it again because I need to make At least one more. What does this take? Yeah, that's what I thought. 2. I don't think we have any. That is a good question. I don't think we do. Even in here either. Yeah, that's a problem. Bit of a problem. Pockets is empty. Lovely. Okay, that one's empty. All right, well, we need a lot of stuff. We are behind on a lot of things. I mean, severely behind. Well, 3. I don't even think we have pulsar quartz to be able to make. Don't see a box for them anywhere. And I would have put them either in a box by themselves or in area that says fuse, temp, miscellaneous, stuff like that. Anywhere, checking a few places because I have been known to put things in things. So I think we have any of that stuff. So if I do this, it's just going to come up. Exactly. All right, well, off we go. We will start with the first one here and make our way around, trying to find the circuit boards. On the really devs, I've got to move this stuff. Getting old, real quick. Go into a wreck and you spend most of your time fighting with the stuff in the way. And you can't break it down either, so, which is kind of weird because, I mean, you can break down everything else. Why can't you break that down? One. There's 1. 2. That makes 2. Oh no, that makes 3 on that one. Oh, I need 2 of them. Oops. And drones are available. They need rockets. That's what we don't have. We don't have rockets. Why are we carrying oxygen? I just realized we're in The oxygen level. We don't need oxygen tanks no more. Except for when we're underwater. Huh. Know that. I'm building these pods for what reason then? Yeah, I didn't pay that much attention to the board, did I? Nothing there, but we don't need those at the moment, so I'll leave them there. Have we not been in here? Take that. Don't need that at the moment. Don't need that at the moment. Don't really need. I don't know. I don't use them. We'll take all that. I'll take all that except for you. Well, I guess now that I know that we don't need the extra compartment, stuff like that ain't really needed. Okay, golden seed. Yeah, you know that I'm gonna aluminum sacrifice. Yeah, I'm definitely not turning down a golden seed at any time. That is not going to happen. But I looked at it already. Been down there. Yes. I need to work a seed down at the end. Yeah, you definitely know I'm not going to turn down golden seed. And there's what I'm here for. That's not open yet. What do we got here? Irma. 2 rockets. That can go back in, that can go back in, that can come out, that can come out. We're close enough that we can go dump this at the base and come back. So I'm not worried about that. Sarah seed. Nulna seed. Let's go see. What is this one? Why can I not remember it? What we got in here? Anything actually usable? Hey Wes, how's it going? Sorry, I just now looked up and seen that you were there. When did you come in? It does happen? What does happen? Like I said, I just realized you were there. Sorry. That is my bad. Rocket. More chips. Irma. Breakdown. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back, dump, and then come back again because this is like when there's one item that we're gonna need. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back here for sure. Yep, we'll do that. Ooh, free tree seed. Definitely coming back. Now that we know we've seen it, that should have locked it in. So it'll stay in here now until we come back and get it. I think, almost positive we have all the chips available. I don't need these auctions. Give me a, well, that one's full. I hope that's a motorcycle starting up and not thunder. Yeah, that's a motorcycle. That was thunder. That was going to be very bad. Go ahead and grab this chip. Let's go deal with this quick. Oh, why not? I'll take an extra one with me. Yeah, the roof. So how's your day there, Wes? There's no boxes in there, so can't put it in there and come back over here. Anyway. I've been playing so much on my private map. Well, actually, I should say private maps. Because I keep finishing a map like this. I've done the same map like four or five times. 4 times? Yeah, 4 times. I've done Humble once so far. I'm working on. No, this is the 5th. I'm working on the 6th. Oh my god. Anyway, point being. Drop that in there. Where did I see plant? Is that around the corner? That in there. That in there. I'm doing alright, just trying to figure out what day of the week it is. Tuesday? Now you got me wondering. Yeah, Tuesday. What do I have and what do I need to drop off? That's you. Oops, I ate that one. That's around the corner here. That's full. Where am I putting the overage? You usually have overage. Where do I put the overage? You know what? For now, we're just going to be more next to it. Aluminum is back around here. Super alloy. Across here. This is not organized. I am realizing I have done a very bad job of organizing. Are you sure? As I thought it was sleep time. Hello. Amen on that one. Only just woke up after sleeping way too long. Oof. Hopefully it didn't give yourself a headache. I've done that. Slept too long and gave myself a headache. Man, is that not fun. That in there. And I know we have fabric. So, in there. Alright, well, let's see if there's anything to actually research. No more blueprints. I had a feeling when I took it, I was like, didn't think there would be. So let's put this in the ancient relics department. I am sorry, but I cannot be the only one that looks wrong. That looks very, very wrong. The only thing I've got to ask is, does it use D batteries or C's? That's what I'm saying. That looks wrong. Pretty sure we have the stuff to make this. Let's do. Fine. Nope, we are out of silicon. Magnesium? Oh, we got plenty of that. Go figure. Go grab silicon. Need to actually put these away so that way it'll be there when we need it. That will probably get swapped out later for one of these, and that one that's in there will probably go out into grass spreader later. Well, this thing, T2 flower spreader. Matter of fact, do we have? No, I don't think. When I was in there, we had everything but, yeah. Alrighty then. Oh, water, water, water. We need water on this one. Yeah, the rocket does look wrong. Also, I thought they cut triple a battery 4, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Holy cow, dude. Seriously, that thing just... They need to rethink that. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that has seen that and had the same thought. Pretty sure somebody else that we know has had negative thoughts about it as well. It was the other side of the ship that I was going. Yep, I will come back later for that. Probably these. Probably should take the squash. But they're safe where they're at. I know where they're at. And this way, if I do need them, I know where I can come and get them. And they're not taking up storage space back at the base. These, on the other hand. Crack that. Take that, take that, take that, that. The aluminum, we still have a pretty good amount. That's a Lerma. I will take that because Lermas come in handy. More squash. Brake plant. Let's see, what ones do we have here? Easier to pick them up. The only one that's worth taking and keeping with us is the Godscuf. The rest of them I can come back later and get. Let's find a chest to put them in. Actually, I'll keep the thermo as well. These are okay if you just need something to fill a space. When I saw the rocket the first time, I almost wet myself laughing and was like, how does the dev not see that being a bit wrong? Amen. Thank you. Thank you. I have to applaud that. Yes. You understand where I'm coming from. That is just like unnecessary. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. Devs either will listen and fix it or say screw it and leave it. Well, the question is do I even bother to tear this down and bring it with me? Might as well, just in case. At first, I didn't think it was a rocket when I placed it. Yeah, amen. Amen. Boy, do you ever understand what I'm talking about. It's wrong. You can see it right off the bat, it's wrong. Not a lot of people know this, but if you climb this vein, you can go up inside here. For some reason it gets overlooked. I don't know why, I don't know how. I've been here already. As you can see, I cleaned it out. But I don't even remember when I was here. Still, you can find that vine. Vine, whatever you want to call it, vine. Vine. Where I'm going at the moment, I'm just going. And I gotta be careful about that because I don't have a whole lot of stuff with me. I don't have a whole lot of room to carry just about everything. Looking for any stray boxes. I think we've already been here. Yeah, we have. Which makes me think we've already been to the place around the corner here. If that's the case, we will go. That also makes me wonder if I've been there. Huh. Well, yeah, we've been here. The very first sign of being here is this cabinet right here, this chest, gone. Have been here. Like I said, I cannot remember where we've been, where we haven't been. I will take this stuff though. If you put the portal trophy next rocket, put the first together. Really? Wow. You know, now that you say that, I'm sitting here thinking about what it would look like in my head. Thanks. That is wrong. That is so wrong. So, we do have zeolite. Okay. And that is a baldness plant out in the wild. Votes, do I take it and turn it into a plant at the base, or do I leave it in the wild? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do I leave it here or take it for the base? That's 500%. I'm kind of leaning towards the take it. And I don't recall ever finding one up here before. I thought this was a different plant that was up here. We're taking it. Can't pass that up. 500. Yeah. Alright, well, I got room for one more thing, and I fix something real quick. Yes, it's not showing yet. So, it's not showing tells me we've not been to the first one. Those of you that don't know this map or don't know the team that are watching this, either now or in the future, that is a warden's door. It will make itself known when the time is right. I have the ability to get in here, but do I want to? I think. Oh, we do have the truck, don't we? Do. Wrong buttons. Why is my fat fingers not hitting the right buttons today? We have the storage. Hold off on drinking. Yeah, leaving the plant wouldn't do anything. I'm with you on that one. I just added how long it took me to complete my map. It added up to about 35 hours, 30 minutes. That's actually about right, yes. And it can actually be just a little less, depending on just how hard you push. I have been known to sit here for hours on end and play. Hey, what's this blinking light do? It gets me in this damn hole real quick. Pardon my language. You crazy. I ain't going back out there right now. Hey, look at there. More rock. Pretty much everything in that one is worth taking. I'll take that. I probably don't need it. Again, other than these two things, I mean, it's worth having. Yeah, maybe not that. Screen shake, screen shake. Actually, that was that heater. I don't know why I even bothered. Just saw that. Heater really doesn't have a whole lot to it. You know what? This is actually sneaky as can be. If it'll let me do it. I'm gonna check that box so I can get back to this heater. Oh yeah. Let me put it in here. Can't put it outside because, well, it has to be on a platform. Or can I? Have to be on a platform, or does it have to be in a facility, a building of some kind? It has to be in a building. Well, that sucks. Sometimes you can trick the system. You know, break down a solar panel, put it right back up, and it counts towards your electric. I don't know if I'll keep all that on iron and stuff. Need to find pulsar cord so I can make the thing for you. I know where the pulsar cord's cave is. I don't know if it's open to me at this very moment. May actually sneak over there and see if it is. Okay. Take that and that. Leave the rest for someone else to find. We will smash that, that, and that. Some of that gave me things and some of it didn't. I should take all of it though, just for the... I can come back later. What was that? That, yeah, the other one I gotta buy through the trading market. Figures as much, but you know, trying. Let's go ahead and drop all this. Get out of our inventory. Yeah, the control left control. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I don't think about doing it. Pulsar cords should be mostly open to fully right now. Oh, good to know. But I had a feeling it might be. And there is the pool table that I was telling you about. Awesome. Now I can show you that I wasn't lying. There is a pool table in the game. Right here. Just deconstruct pool table. I I knew you were probably thinking, oh, okay, what's he talking about? Pool table? Come on now. How can there be a pool table? But no, there is actually a pool table in this game. Granted, you can't really do anything with it. It's for decoration only. I feel sad now. Just, you got to keep trying. It's there. It's always there in one of the wrecks on the planet. And it is on the planet. As you see, I didn't go through a portal. This is straight up. This is one of the base ones. I am not picking up any more until I pick up a few other things. Like that. Can I do this table? Yes, I can. That only gave me... No, it gave me the thing. Okay. Whoo! I was about to get, about to get upset. We'll put that back, that back, that back. And I can always come and get more iron, or aluminum later. Aluminium, aluminum, aluminium, aluminum, aluminium. Depends on where you're from. But I do understand it, some people don't understand other people when it comes to that stuff. Why did I just fill my inventory knowing I wanted to get the other stuff first? Being good. I'm a smart one. Oh, water, water, warning, you're about to die. It's a random gen when you go down as the pool table wasn't there for me. Well, that's what I'm saying. It'll be in one of the ones on the planet. It's not necessarily in the same one every time. Because the last time I found it, it was on the one over next to the aluminum biome. So, yeah, it is definitely different as far as where you find it at. But it's somewhere on the main part, the planet itself. Yeah, I thought I could get by you. Okay, I want a few things. I got too much crap on me. Let's go dump. Really don't want to drop anything right now. And I do not have any flares, so I have no idea where I've been or how to have gotten there. Okay, well, we know that's a bust. So we do not have to blow that up. This one, on the other hand, again, do not have to blow that up either. Good, 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 good. Okay, and we need one key card. I had a feeling that was one case, but wrong way. Way. Back around here. We're here. Here, there we go. After doing these wrecks a few times, you kind of learn path without actually having to learn a path. Just becomes second nature. Now, what we will do, I'll keep that on me. I will grab this. I will grab one more. We are going to set up a table back here. Table. Might as well say it's a table. For what I'm using it for. And I will leave that there until we are done. Right, back in we go. Really wish we had teleporters. And that I had the pulsar quartz to make them. Might as well go this way. Anything else from in there? They need to add a hot tub into this game. Amen. I agree with that. I'd say a pool, but technically all you gotta do is jump in the lake. This way. This is the way we were at. Okay. That. What was next to it? Yeah, it definitely. I wish you could break it down from here, but you can break down this and this. For those who don't know, I've got everything the kitchen has. Except for this now. Oh wait. Yeah, right there. I did buy it. I got the T2 lockers as well, which it sparked off this whole thing, trying to find what you call it. Circuit boards. If I didn't say it long enough, I would remember. Okay, some people don't realize they like to hide one right here. Just for those who don't know. See, I know these are here, and being that this is always here, if I need them, I can come get them. What I'm actually hoping to get unlocked, break stuff down. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I don't know what causes that, but loves to happen randomly. And there's our chip that we've been looking for. Okay. Been upstairs, been through these. Oh, I didn't look for. Toasters. Nope, none of them. Yeah, does it seem like there was a direction we hadn't went? No, we've been down this way. Crafts around on its own. Where it seemed like there was a... No, I guess not. Alright, now we got to remember where this place is. I think it was this way. Even I still forget where everything is. Done these enough times, you'd think I'd remember. What darn direction do we gotta go in, people? Okay, I'm running in circles here. I gotta be careful. I need to get this done pretty soon because I'm running out of stuff. Okay, that. This leads to this. Okay. We were just at that flipping door. Where did we go? This way, and it leads you back to this. You go this way, and it only leads you to where the key was and big corridor. This is where I wish I had flares on me so I could mark this. I should have had them. This wraps around to goes back into here, which if you go this way, it just leads you back to the backside of it. Go to the left, lead you there, finally. How many times were we there? We had to have been like 3 or 4 times. Yips. I'll take that, but I'll see what else is here before. Okay, so if you're like me and you don't use these, I do not use most of the time, I will sell them. Because they make 2,500 Terra tokens in one shot for that one. 25 for that one, 5,000 for that one, 25 for that one. I mean, if you're needing money, okay, let's go ahead and dump this stuff, which I believe. The only two that I do watch out for, though, and only because I was dumb enough to actually do this one time, I sold off the, the fridge. I was going to say, where the heck did I get that from? But, I don't think that either. I think I can do away with excess stuff. That probably drives everybody nuts when they're doing this. Sorry. Of course I have it, I do it when I'm playing by myself. That sounded wrong. But anyway. Yeah, I don't need anything else. That I'm going to return code. As far as everything else that's in that rack, there's just not enough in there anymore to... Actually, there is. Alright, we'll go back in there one more time. Well, actually, we're going to have to come back wrong way. Payments crossed. Was it crossed? I think it was. We're going to have to come back in here now. Think about it. Because we're going to have to get battery. I call it a battery. That's all it pretty much is. And there's times I do hit the Control Alt and my keyboard's like, oh, you wanted me to do what? And the sad part is, this is actually not that old of a keyboard. I will take the one. Thermos are needed for the rockets. We do need to get a power cell, battery, however you want to look at it. Drives me nuts that every time you put this down, the headlights are on. If you don't turn the headlights on, then they shouldn't be on. Just a drink of water. Really? Oh, it's our quartz. Oh, where are you gonna land? Where are you gonna land? Where are you gonna land? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the neck to see where it's gonna land, but I am going to try and find it. Right there. Okay. Oh, tier 2 food growers. Yes, please. I will take that. 4. There's usually anywhere from 7 to 10. 5, 6. Sometimes if you wiggle around enough, or just right, it'll move the boulders. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Let's see, is there 2 more? Can we get lucky and find 10? Oh, this is like heaven right here. I don't think I have enough time to actually sit here and just wait for all the boulders to friggin' vanish. Give me a glimpse of them somewhere, please. More than likely, we've already gotten all of them. If you have the map, you can see and map. Crouch into the game. Amen. Amen. A crouch would be nice. We have more stuff trying to rain down on our heads. Crouch would be nice. I second that, and I'm probably actually not even seconding it. I'm probably like 220th, 1000th. Well, I'm not going to give it too much longer because, one, it'll get boring. It would be nice. Gather 2 more. That's all I want. 2 more. Alright. Ah. Okay. Not complaining. There's 1. There's 2. That should be 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, come on. I didn't want you. Don't put things in my way. I did not want that little slimy pain in the butt. Give me this last quartz. That's all I want. That's the thing, it's probably stuck in the tree somewhere. I am totally missing it. That's what I thought that was a quartz. I thought I would really read it. Well, vehicle does not help when it's painted like that. I don't see it, and I am not going to sit here and keep wasting everybody's time, so. Because suck. All but 1. X-ray vision would be nice, because I got a feeling it's downside. Or I can't. But. Oh, I kept doing that. Speaking about that, I kept doing that on my map yesterday when I was playing. I would send the rocket off for heat and pressure, and sure enough, a couple of rockets would land just right, and you wouldn't be able to get to the uranium or the iridium. Hey, I got the 10th one. That is so cheaty. Go right around the corner and just pick it up out of the cave. But anyway, no, it kept landing it in the super alloy caves, maze area. It would land it just in between 2 of them, and all the stuff would land inside the wall. which kind of annoyed the living crap out of me. Yeah, I came out here to get circuit boards, and I'm totally doing everything but getting circuit boards. Okay, now this is where I need a beacon, but I do know that this is over here. Now I know to come over here and get it. Get in there. Such an annoying place. But it kept landing it right between the two friggin' spots, right there nearest to the crash ship. And it would land just right and put all the stuff inside the mountain. Yeah. You've had it happen too? At least I'm not the only one. Makes me feel a little better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't feel better about you having the problem, but I feel better that I'm not the only one. But, yeah. It's quite annoying. Okay. Where's that fish pond at? Or the fish... frog pond. Anybody else have the trouble when you go down to a lake or something, you get the thing, you drink, then it goes away, and you still need to drink? So annoying. You gotta look up and slam down to get it to come back sometimes. Alright, rockets. Bringing you back with me. They left them on the truck. I have yet to call back yet. Go over here and call it back. So cheaty. But it works. It's the best way to do this stuff. You get such a storage compartment that's not even funny, but then you get to actually leave it there and call it back. I've left it on planets before. Came back through the portal and called it back. That's no problem. I take it, leave it just outside the ship like I did there, fill it up, do what I gotta do. Alright, where am I going? Explains where my overfill was. I've got to figure something out here because I've got stuff that's not going to fit where it actually goes. Right here. Can't put anything in there. I'm actually putting it over here. Ow. Bio nuggets. There they are. Where did I put those? Sulfur. Yeah, right here. No, I've seen it. Well, kind of ran out of room for plants again. But I don't have room. Again. Okay, so for a moment. Awesome. Fertilizer. Fabric. And now I got this. I can go pressure. Where is... do I have? Hmm. Okay, I had more. I had more pulsar quartz than I thought I did. And yeah, it is the angle of where the game will let you drink from. Yeah, right? So you gonna be streaming later? Squash over here. That's so. It's a lonely, lonely squash. Algae is. Yeah, I didn't think I needed those. There's a. Oh boy. I'm really wondering, contemplating why there's two algaes. First off, the other's two supers because of holy cow. Oh. Algae! Spelled right. Alright. Just making a hot drink before I get my stream started. Yeah, I'm gonna continue working on trying to straighten out. You're just regular. I need more circuit boards. Problem is, I don't have the circuit boards, and I did not realize it before I, one, named the stream today. I'm gonna have to rename the stream, and I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna name it now, because it's gonna be like, it's all messed up. I need. Alright, that'll work. I can come over here, grab these. These in there. Technically, I wanted to reorganize and get things straightened back out. Yeah, I could use the pool table as a. You're right on that. I didn't even think about that. I could even say, see there, folks, there is a pool table. For those who think I'm crazy talking about a pool table in the game, there is a pool table. I promise you, there is a pool table. Yes, I've lost my mind. Journey back in time to a time where a man uses his mind. Holy cow, I don't think I need to go out and get a iridium or uranium for a little while. Holy cow. Okay, just making sure I don't have any excess on me. Pretty sure it was all on rods, but I, wrong. I got click happy and hit the button too fast. What else? Oops. That's another reason. Why do I have osmium here, but I got the fabric way over there? I should have the osmium and then the fabric. Super alloy rods. You know, same. Osmium rods. You know, it should all be right here together. I don't know what I was thinking when I did this one. I actually think I have screwed this one completely up, to be honest with you. Back in my inventory. I have been very tempted to completely restart this entire thing because it's been that screwed up from the get-go. Where am I putting fuses? I know where I'm putting fuses. Thought to go put them in there now. But right now there's nothing in here, so we have no trade value whatsoever, 0. We only have 35.25 on us. So I'll just click on each one of them. Now there's 12,500. And T2 drones are needed. They're 12,000. What do you think I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Launch. Crap. No, I can't do it until the next time anyway. That's right. Yeah, it sucks. You put the fuses in there, and at least, I don't know if you can or not. Maybe you know, maybe you can straighten me out. But when you click on something, even though you've got enough stuff in there to sell to make the money to buy the item, it still shows up as red. Will it still let you buy it that way? Or do you have to send it off like I just did and wait until it comes back before you can order that stuff that you want to buy? That part I have not tested out. So I do not know. That's my light on. Alright, smart fabric. Where do we put? Oh crap, I had more to go. Oh well. Now, when you're selling these off, there's 2 fuses you got to be careful about. Well, 1 actually, but you need 2 of, and that is the energy fuse. You finally find the energy fuse. Make sure you get 2 of them. Keep looking until you have 2 of them, and store those. Hold on to those because you're going to need them. I don't have it available to me yet, as you see, but when it does come available, the portal generator will need 2 of those fuses, energy fuses, in order to make it. So, just a little heads up. You know, probably a spoiler for some of y'all. But, you know, those who want to know how to make something before it's made or before it's unlocked, you're going to need 2 of those. It's annoying you can't buy it when you put the stuff in there. But when the rocket is launched, you can still get the items out. So they need you to have the money in the balance. Oh. Yeah, but you can't get the... If you take the stuff out, even after it gets launched, you don't get paid for it, do you? To my knowledge, you don't get paid for it. Kind of be screwing yourself, wouldn't you? Hope you use enough lube. Alright, so what is a man? Sulfur, bionates, where were we putting that? I remembered. It's all in here. Still got to figure out what we're going to do. Smart fabric. Well, you know what? I guess, you know what? It's fabric. It can go on with fabric. That way oh, where did I put that? I'll know. I will do that. I will be like, where did I put that? Alright, so let's get... Where did you go? No, you don't, but I think the game would count it that you did beforehand. Hang on. So they made sure you needed money in the house. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. I already had it up there. You can tell me it's been up there all this damn time. Ay, ay, ay. 1, 2, 3, and now I gotta go back and get the aluminum. I watch the shows where we need aluminum, and I've been working it off. Actually, no, we're good. Okay. Okay. So let's get this made real quick. Put it over here on this side. You're blocking my view. So, also to let everybody know, if y'all start hearing any kind of like really loud background, they are rebuilding the wash house, the laundry area, the office. They've tore all of them down except for the bathhouse and laundry area. But anyway, they're rebuilding it. So that is construction in the background you may hear every now and then. You know, we should have the ability to also make the space food out of this other crap, you know, squash and eggplant. But you can only find it in Rex. But it don't make sense because when we go to make our high quality food, or superfood, or however you want to call it, the honey and beans, it's in a bag. So we're able to make that. But we can't make any others that way. You would think you'd be able to make the space food using squash and eggplant and mushrooms. It would give them more of a reason to use them than just explosives and bioplastic. Yeah, you know, and it gives you an option because you don't always need high quality food. Sometimes you only need that little bit. So it'd be nice to have an option. All right, so we are all cleaned up, I think. We are. All right, well, heck, I don't know what to do from here because, well, we could get some of the wrong area. Hope I didn't misspell that. No, that's right. Damn. So there's 10 there, 13 of them, so could make 12 of them. I don't plan on leaving food in here, so we could actually start in this end of the room. These, as soon as the farm plots come available, which is going to be quite a while from now because it's not even moving. What I'm talking about is the outdoor farm. Once we get the outdoor farm, all that's going outside. But on the other hand, I may, in the meantime, make something out here Yeah, I may actually do that too. And move them. Move all the food growers into it. I do want to finish this row out. And that way it's nothing but eggplants in this row. And then do another row the same way with beans and squash and mushrooms, etc., etc., etc. As it makes no sense in no high quality space, it makes no sense. No high quality space instead of a normal space food. It makes it seem like we were a high quality chef at that rate. Well, yeah, it does actually make you wonder. Hold on, how do you know high quality food if you don't know the basics? Basic survival skills are needed to know how to make food. Period. That's like I can go out in the woods and make you a cake on a campfire. But I know how to make stuff on a campfire using anything I find laying around. There we go, 12,500. On button. So, first time I told my old lady that I can make a meatloaf using the gas grill that we just got. We live in an RV, and RV doesn't have an oven. Kind of wish we hadn't made that mistake. Oh, we'll just get a toaster oven. It'll be all right. Yeah. We decided quickly toaster oven works, but not really to the greatest. Anyway, I got a gas grill, and tell you what, I made a meatloaf on the gas grill. Sadly, I've got to go, but hopefully I'll catch you later on, and hope you have a fantastic stream and a great rest of your day. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm only gonna go for probably maybe another 30 minutes, just long enough to get a few things made and probably call it done, because I need to get on here off camera and I need to straighten out a few things. Like one, the organization. Holy cow, it's that bad. But you have a great stream. If I don't catch you, I will try to. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right, so what does it take me? We even have the autocrafter now. The autocrafter won't do us any good if we got everything all over the place. All right, so we need super alloy. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really? We do 12. It takes pretty much almost every bit of super alloy that we have. Granted, I can go get more. Actually, before we make all these, I have an idea. Keep trying to go in there. That's 5. That's the normal everyday 5 that you normally get. I am going. Sometimes you got them empty them too. Move 5. You. I want to click it. Oh yeah, because you're not on the right thing. All right. What am I? These for the time being. Bit odd that they're okay. Gap in the first two. Okay, that explains it. The gap in between the back ones. Okay, but I can still reach between. Get to for the time being anyway. I'm gonna put 2 more right here. There's a reason for my madness. My madness has a 3. Long door. I keep getting stuck at the top of the friggin' stairs. It's really annoying. Iron in that one. Indian. Everybody's order may be different. This is the order for which I put them in because it's the order for which I use them. Grease rotor. You're dating $1 short. Old. Sulfur. And for temporarily, temporarily. Right now, that's the main ones that are needed to pretty much build anything. One thing we need to build, take 3 of you, two and 1. There's that. Super alloy rods, which I think I had 1. Awesome. And I had a feeling Well then, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5. Four. Temporarily, I think I have these stored. Corner. Back up and go time down. Now let's grab these three. These three. And memory failing me. Trying to remember exactly what I need. Don't want your ones. We forget to. No, I didn't forget because I haven't came back yet. 30 seconds. Okay, well that I can. It's doable. There's a tree in the walkway. There it is. Coming back. I don't like the idea that it doesn't tell us when it comes back. It should say something like trade rocket has returned. You know, just to let people know. Yeah, there's the energy one. Current inventory value is 35,000. Punch. I don't know why you'd want to take the stuff back out before it left. Sense, but okay. Guess some people do it all the time. Have done it anyway. I don't know if they do or not. Okay, the only difference is instead of using iron, uses super alloy and explosive powder. What I don't have on me. 3 of each, because that's all we have the ability to make at this very moment. 3. What was it I was up to? Alloy? 3. It just means that I won't get things transferred as fast as I would like, but it's a start. It's going. I forgot to hold down the control button. We have 3 of them now. Problem is, they're just going to be sitting here doing nothing because I don't have anything assigned to them yet. That's going to change. This. Easier to do this. And with this one, no matter what you put in these chests, it'll send it. These are only going to collect so much. There's no reason why to try and tell it, oh, you only collect this, oh, you only collect that. Well, it'll fill up with all the other crap. Why did I do that? I could have grabbed some of it, but I want the drone. Now in here, that makes a different story. We're assigning what goes in this chest. Iron, titanium, there, boom. Already seen one dropping off. Silicon. Again, they're not going to go very fast. They only being 3 of them. It's going to take a while for it to do what I would like for it to do. Pull these chests up. We can move on to start doing other things a lot faster, a lot easier. Some of these things I'm going to have to go tell their locations. Hey, send this over. What am I in? Umbrella, right? Okay, so those are all set. Now I need to make one for aluminum, one for obsidian, osmium 3, iridium, uranium. Another 5. But right now they're working on the bases. Base 6. That looks to be what we're going to be able to get done for now. Now we are out circuit boards. And no, not have the ability to make circuits. We don't get that ability to make them until 160 GTI. Actually not far off. Double what it is right now, but it's not too terribly far off. 86 for this one, 20 for this, 2 for this, 60, and 175. So these are not bad numbers. Kind of slow though, so technically we need to ramp up oxygen, heat, and pressure in order to get terraformation to go a little faster. We also need to ramp up biomass and plants to get this stuff to unlock quicker. Which I think is what we're going to focus on in the next episode, or in the next live stream. Because right now, one, I ain't got the time today to stay on that long. But I did want to get on and do something. I hadn't been on in a couple of days. But I do want to look into getting. That's funny. Tree spreader. That's tier 1. It's the very first one that should be unlocked. And it just unlocked, as y'all seen. And we've been, how many streams now? Tier 2 opened up, I think, the last one. The time before that. Tier 3, I don't think opens up until much later, and I don't remember exactly where it's at. I think it's this screen here too. I don't remember where. Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out where it's at. That one's the one left. It's gotta be this one. No, it's not. Where is tier 3? Wrong button. Always seem to hit the add button instead of the one I want. Tier 2? Where's tier 3? I'm confused. It's obviously not in oxygen, obviously not in pressure. So we'll check this one more time. No. No. And no. Yet we have it. Okay. When did it become available? How does tier 3 come available before tier 1? I know tier 2 comes available before tier 1, but how did that one become available? On this one. That one. And that one. Huh? So tier 2 is in oxygen. Tier 3 is in terraformation. Tier 1 is in biomass. I am definitely lost, definitely. This is how and where am I? Anyway, well, we got a storm coming in. Got everything put away. Meantime, though, we will look into getting the rest of our stuff upgraded to get the numbers to go a little faster from the next time they're on. Right now, well, we've got oxygen is at 10, heat's at 10, pressure's at 3, so therefore we need to get 7 more pressure rockets put up and work on the rest of them as well, because that also affects it. Meantime, though, like I said, we have come to the end, at least for today. I don't have the time today to stay on for 5 hours. Sorry about that. Meantime, though, I do hope y'all enjoyed what you've seen, and if so, please feel free to hit that like button. And if you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified of any videos that I post or live streams that I may do. Meantime, though, y'all stay safe, take care, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.